Hey, how's it going everybody? Welcome back to another video. My name is Pomzor and today you're gonna learn how I create my thumbnails and why thumbnails are so important. And yeah, we're gonna start with that. So why would you want to create thumbnails that are sticking out? And I've watched a bunch of videos of people talking about how the YouTube algorithm works. And apparently two things are most important, are paramount in order to generate more clicks, to get, your algorithm to wake up on you and to promote your videos. First thing is watch time, which we're not going to talk about, but the other thing is click-through rate. What that means is your videos might be promoted, in the related videos in the end of one of the videos on the main page, and that's an impression, and they count impressions. So if you have 1,000 impressions and 10 people click on those, then the click-through rate is only 1%. And that's why thumbnails and titles are so important, because if they don't stick out and if the users don't see what is in your videos, they're not going to click, right? And if they look low effort, they will think your videos are low effort as well. So you want to create thumbnails that are good for any device. So you want them also to be easily recognizable on mobile devices and that convey what your video is about. So let's start. The tool I'm using is Photoshop CS5, but I'm pretty sure you can use the same with GIMP or do the same with any other free tools that use layers. And what we're gonna do is just talk about more what kind of style and what principles I'm using. So let's create a new file, call it just thumbnail, and it should be 1920 by 1080. So use these settings. I think I've seen them work best as best practice. And here we go. So we're going to create a thumbnail for a potential Android team showcase. So Android 14, 15, and we're going to use Cell. So first off, you want to get your characters. So I'm going to just go to my images. I already downloaded some of them. So we're going to take Android 14. We're just going to place them here for now. Going to take Android 15, place him somewhere else, and for now what I don't have is Cell. So we're going to go to legends.dbz.space/characters. Thank you Renzi for this really useful website, by the way. And we're going to go to Cell, because what you can do on here is you just click on that little asset album, and you're going to just be able to download everything, including the background, individually, right? So that is super handy. So we're gonna just get, I kind of like this one a little bit better with this shading. So I'm gonna just put them in here, say okay, this is perfect Cell, boom. So all right, we don't want that. Let's see, does he have, he also has this black stuff around it, so I don't like that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna open this file. I'm gonna just use the magic eraser and delete as much of this stuff as is feasible and easy. Because if I do it here, oh, I'm lucky. Okay, that's good. Because I don't like that stuff, and it makes it look, again, just kind of like you put stuff on the background. So we're just doing, delete all that stuff, and then I'm gonna just save it as a new file, because then I can just reuse them whenever I need it. Let's just zoom in a little bit, use the normal eraser and just do this, just get rid of that stuff. So yeah, I recommend you just create yourself a little kind of a database of sorts where you just save your characters that you like to use. So you don't have to do this over and over again, but just okay, I need to use perfect Cell. I already have them ready. Bam, easy. All right, that should be pretty much it. Make this thing a little smaller and delete the last piece here. Done. Okay, save. And then we're gonna place this one. There we go. All right. So that's the first thing. The second thing is you're going to want to have a background, right? That's the cool thing again about dbz.space. I already saved some of them. You can, just download the backgrounds individually. So what you can look at is, hey, does any of these cards I'm using have a background image that is useful? So you can just go here, do this to have a look. Potentially you could do something, use this, use that. You don't have to, right? You can also just use it. Let's save this one as background. Okay, so I already saved some background, so I'm just gonna go through and look. But yeah, maybe let's use this one, because I think it's kind of cool. The lava from the green Broly. And since we use layers, we put this one in the back. There we go. Now we need something for the sky. And here I would love to use this one and just flip it. And extend. And what I'm now going to do is just put this one in the back. So it looks like they're clouds. All right, so that's step number one. Pretty easy, right? Now we're just going to place and change our characters, because I think it looks a bit boring. So we're going to press Control T for transform. Definitely want that cell to be bigger. Let's say 40%. This doesn't look too nice. Anyways, okay. And we're going to do the same with the androids. I think he can be even bigger, but he's already, okay, 30, 35, 30. Okay, that's too much. Let's say 25, 25. Do this and do the same for the other android. Okay, he can go 40. So they have different base values. But now he looks like he's much smaller than Android 15, so we're going to do 45. Do this. Still kind of boring, right? We're going to put cell a little bit higher because we want to put text somewhere. All right, so next thing, we're going to add some effects. I downloaded a ton of them from dbz.space again. So for example, this Kamehameha, or energy ball. Let's make that 40, 40, because that's pretty much cell's size. There we go. So he does this Kamehameha. We can have some, we can actually do the same. We could do the same for Android 14, but I think he has his own. So quick look, he had one of those balls here. There we go. Let's save that one. Put it into effects, Android 14. Use this. Bam. Okay, that's already a bit better, right? But still kind of meh. Also, I'm wondering, what is this? All right, so we're going to add some more stuff. So for example, no DBZ is complete without, the aura, the flash. I'm just gonna use this, make it a little bit smaller, and put it in before cell. Get that a little bit here, make it a bit higher. There we go. And we want to add some for the androids as well, some that maybe fit their colors a little bit. For example, this one. And what else do we have? We can use this, flip it. It doesn't have to be all the way in the way, but we can have that, and add something for Android 14 as well. Maybe we have something like this. Can we flip that? Okay. I think that might look cooler if we rotate it 90 degrees counterclockwise. Here we go. Yeah, I think that looks kind of cool. All right, so this is number one. And number two, you want to add some text, right? Because unless your title is already really descriptive, you want to add some text to it that is I don't know, saying anything. So we can just call this Android's Team Showcase just for the sake of the exercise. Android Team Showcase. I want this to be more centered. And this is still kind of meh. So obviously the text should be way in the foreground. And what I recommend to do is to make this more easily distinguishable from the rest of the image is add a stroke. So it's like basically just a black outline. And for this big thing, this is a bit not enough. So I use 10. Here we go. And that's already pretty much it. So this is how I do create my thumbnails. Maybe I'll even use this one with maybe slightly different text, but yeah, I'll just save it and just use whatever JPEG or yeah, you know that you have file size restrictions. And again, thumbnails are really, really important because if people don't know what to expect from your video, they're not going to click it. If they're not clicking it, YouTube will not promote you, the algorithm will not help you, and you will not get the views that you maybe deserve. Because, you know, if your videos are high quality, then put a little bit of effort into the thumbnails. It used to take me, I don't know, an hour, 2 hours to do this, but now you see that how long this video is, right? This is how long it usually takes me to make thumbnails now. So I hope this helps you, and yeah, leave a comment how you do it, if I forgot anything, or I don't know, if you have any tips on how to improve it, because I'm not saying that I'm perfect, I'm just giving you my take on how I do it. And yeah, if you're new, subscribe. If you enjoyed this, leave a like, and yeah, let's see you in the comments, and have a nice rest of your day. My name is Pomzor, and we'll see each other in the next videos. Bye, everybody.